Hello everyone, welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. Hope you guys are fine. So in today's session, we'll be doing CTQ, that is concept through questions of environmental engineering. So guys, let's be quick and join the session fast. Be quick, faster, so that we can start the session fast. Okay, we'll be starting the session fast and we'll complete it as early as possible because we have kept only those questions which are which it has a level and you will be get to learn something, either the formulas or the concepts. So let's be quick guys, let's be quick so that we can start the session. And before that, let me tell you a few things that this time GATE 2023, our success continues. There are a number of aspirants who have given good results by joining BYJU'S exam prep. Good evening, Nagesh. Good evening. Okay. Next, coming further, let me tell you, this is a very important thing. ESC means those guys who have qualified ESC prelims. There is a session for you guys, or you can say there is a practice course for you guys. This is for electronics, electrical, chemicals, civil and mechanical, and this will cover all the, you can say, the mains questions, good questions which can be asked in mains. So this will be live classes, you can ask your queries, we'll be guiding you, and there will be live doubt sessions as well. This session starts from 3rd of April and you can join this session, and here you have been given the link also, you can enroll. Ma'am, how can I write BARC Ma'am, आप invite थोड़ी to free में. SK, I've already taken many environmental engineering in free, and obviously in the coming classes also I'll be taking environmental engineering for free. Don't worry. Okay. Where do I get free BARC mock test? You can get many institutes and all have the BARC mock test. Just type it in the Google, you will get it. And if you don't, contact me, I'll provide you. Okay, fine. So last but not the least, so there is a national scholarship test. If you're planning for GATE 2024, this scholarship test is free of cost. This scholarship test is on 2nd of April at 12 p.m. Okay, so you guys can register yourself. And now let's start the session. But before that, there's a workshop on 28th of March. That is today only. Yeah, 28th is today. So at 7:30 p.m. if you don't know anything about GATE 2024, so all the things which you need to know, there's a free workshop, you can join this. Okay, now last but not the least, you can join my Telegram group for further updates. And guys, those who were asking me regarding CCMT councils and all, I don't remember the names, but those who were asking, don't worry. We'll be providing you entire guidance, how to fill the form, what are the cutoffs there, and what are the good branches of that particular institute of NITs, everything which we'll be discussing. So you don't have to worry regarding it. Okay, now let's start the session. But before that, if you want to download the GATE preparation book, link is in the description, you can download it. Okay, so this is the first question for you guys. Come on, start. This is the first question. Coliform index is defined as the reciprocal of largest quantity of sample which gives positive B. coli test. Generally, maximum students, whenever you talk about biological water quality parameters, you ignore this coliform index test. That's why maximum students does not even remember the statement of it. Come on guys, tell me. Coliform index is what? Basically, statement-wise questions are something which you have to tell me. Okay, Krishna is saying D. Could you tell me the right one? First is also incorrect, second is also incorrect. Then what is the correct one? Coliform index is defined as the reciprocal of smallest quantity of sample which will give positive B. coli test. So instead of negative, if the statement 2 would have written positive B. coli test, statement 2 would have been correct. But since here it's not given positive, we'll neglect it. Okay, so D will be the correct answer. Good. Now, coming further, this one. Here On one side there are the different types of microorganisms is given, and other side the shape is given, which also you don't study maximum students. So tell me, by the time to help you I'll draw the shapes also. Come on, tell me. A. Okay. Coccus is spherical. Correct. Coccus is spherical. Bacillus is rod shaped. Correct. Vibrium is, or vibrio, the singular and plural, just that's it. It is comma shaped. So yes. And spiralum is spiral. So 3241. 3241 is the correct one. Good evening, Chandramali ji. Calculate the fire demand. Fast, Nagesh, Krishna, everybody, calculate the fire demand. You have to calculate in MLD. This is small, this has to be capital. Calculate the fire demand. This question is just so that you remember the formula. Let me tell you one more thing. If it is asked in statement wise question, National Board of Underwriters formula is valid up to the population of 2 lakhs. If the population is more than 2 lakhs, and let us suppose an MCQ question comes and there's an option like formula is not valid, so you have to mark that correct, because National Board of Underwriters formula is valid up to population 2 lakhs. Okay, so this you should remember. So what is the formula? 7. This formula. And P is the population in thousands, which you guys already know. So when it is 2 lakhs, you won't be substituting 2 lakhs. You will divide by 10 raised to power 3. So this will be 200. Okay. Tell me what the answer you are getting. Firstly, you will get the answer in liters per minute. Tell me the answer which you are getting in liters per minute. Come on guys, faster. Tell me the answers in liters per minute, how much you are getting. Then we will convert it because it's an empirical equation. So first you have to substitute the population in thousands. You will be getting the discharge in liters per minute. How much you are getting? This much. Now we convert minute into days. Okay, we'll convert minute into days. So if we convert minute into day, we'll divide it by 1 upon 24 into 60, which will come in the numerator. 24 into 60, and since we want in million liters, we'll divide it by 10 raised to power 6. How much you are getting? How much you are getting? Anyone got the answer? 81.08. Just check it out. Cross check it once. See? Correct. Okay. Now coming to the next equation. Come on. These questions are something which you guys should know. So tell me the correct recommendations which are being provided here. Come on. First you guys will be telling me faster, faster. Fast. Come on. Very simple questions are there. But only thing is, if you're clear with your concepts, then only these questions will appear simple for you guys. The pipe mains C. Okay, let's check it out. The pipe mains and filters are designed for average daily draft. Average daily draft means that a certain population in one day consumes how much amount of water. Well, actually, for that certain population, what is the demand on daily basis? Okay. Now, This is not correct because always remember the pipe mains are concerned or filters are concerned, they're never designed for average daily draft. So this is incorrect. The service reservoir, that pani ka tanki which you have it in your society, is designed to take care of hourly fluctuations. Absolutely correct. Fire demand, that is also correct. And emergency storage, because in case of breakdown or anything, it should be able to accommodate the needs of the people. So this is correct. The distribution system should be designed for maximum of coincident draft or maximum hourly demand. This is also correct. Coincident draft is what? Maximum daily demand plus 5. Okay, so 2 and 3 is C. Correct. Absolutely correct. Next, this one. If you see in past, generally BARC, they ask questions from BOD so frequently. I don't know whether it's favorite for them, and they're not that much difficult. They are very basic questions. Okay, so just see this. The 1-day BOD of wastewater sample whose 5-day BOD at 20 degrees Celsius is 250 mg per liter is given to you. So 5 days BOD is given to me. I have to calculate 1 day. So BOD ultimate 1 minus e to the power minus k 20 degrees Celsius into T. So 5 days BOD 2, 3 into 5. How much is the BOD ultimate coming? No. It's not MHD plus fire demand, Nagesh. It is MDD plus fire demand. If you say MHD plus fire demand, so let us suppose out of 365 days, on the day of, what do you say, 25th March, the maximum daily demand is there. And on 25th March at 8 p.m., the demand was maximum. Now you are trying to say MHD plus fire demand means 25th March, 8 p.m., the fire demand will also occur. So if you will design it for that, it will become highly uneconomical. So it is MDD plus fire demand. How much is BOD ultimate coming? 336. Okay. 336. This is the BOD ultimate. Now we have to calculate BOD for 1 day at 20 degrees Celsius, which will be 336. 1 minus 123 into 1. Come on. 69.036. 75. I have done something wrong or what? 336 I have taken. It is 366. Okay. That's why. 366. Okay. 366. Here also 366. So how much it is coming? 75.20. Correct. You guys are telling me, so tell me the correct one. This will be the answer. Okay. Now, next question. Come on. Very simple questions, but they have just twisted the question. This question is related to activated sludge process, that is ASP. This is the aeration tank. Okay, tell me one thing. When you talk about ASP, what is the prior requirement along with aeration tank? Without that, ASP will not function at all. What is the requirement? What is the requirement? Could you tell me? Without which ASP will not function at all. Do you know? That is SST, secondary sedimentation tank. So whenever you talk about control volume, you include by default ASST also, because without it, this activated sludge process will not at all function. So don't have this preconception that aeration tank is ASP. No, this is the whole system which is the ASP. Now, BOD removal in primary sedimentation tank is 30%. Overall BOD reduction desired is 80%. Population is given to you, sewage flow rate is given to you. How will you do it? No, it's not MLSS, it is SST. If SST will not be there, this activated sludge process will not at all function. Clear, Nagesh? Come on, solve this. How much daily flow of sewage is there? For 1 liter, 200 mg is the sewage. So for 180 liters, how much will be the sewage flow? Liters per capita per day. Population is 30,000 and BOD is 200 mg per liter. So convert mg into kg, 10 raised to power minus 6 kg. This will give you the answer in kg per day. How much it is coming? Daily sewage. How much it will be coming? Moreover, I'll tell you one more thing. Just a minute. BOD removal in primary treatment is 30%. That means out of 200 mg per liter, 30% is removed. So how much BOD will enter into the aeration tank? It will be how much? 70%. So this will be how much? 140 mg per liter will be entering into the aeration tank. Okay. If you remember the formula for food by microorganisms ratio, food is what? BOD, because it is the organic matter, Q into S naught. Microorganisms is V into X. So what are the things which is given, or what are the things you needed? S naught, you know, it is 140 mg per liter. MLS's concentration is given to you in the question, 1500 mg per liter. What about volume? Volume you have to calculate. F by M is given to you as 0.35. What is the discharge? Discharge 180 liters is for one person. So for 30,000, how much it will be there? So simple. 30,000 into 180 liters per day. So convert liter into meter cube. That's it. 10 raised to power 3. This will go and just solve it. You'll get the answer. How much it is coming? 18, 24, 54 meter cube per day. 54 meter cube per day. So guys, unit is also important. Tell me how much it is coming. Tell me the volume. Good evening, Mudasir. How are you? I'm good. Tell me the volume. Tell me the volume fast. 1440. Is it? Fine. 1440 will be the one. Okay. Next question. This question is something which I think maximum students might not be knowing it because everybody have the habit of doing questions of coagulant related to alum. So you're like always alum, alum, alum. Now let's talk about ferric sulfate. Ferrous sulfate, ferric sulfate. Come on, let's be quick. You remember the formula, by the way, molecular formula FeSO4.7H2. Remember, this was also one of the coagulant, although we don't use it for drinking water, but still this is one of the coagulant. Remember, it also needs bicarbonate alkalinity. Yes or no? So FeHCO3 twice. And what else it can become? There's one calcium sulfate and then water of crystallization is there. Come on, this is the formula. This is the formula. Now you have to calculate the molecular weight. Come on guys, calculate it fast. FeSO4.7H2O. So 2, 16. How much it is coming? Or I'll tell you one more thing. The best thing is, don't consider everything. Just consider Fe3 plus is there. Okay, and here if you see here 3 times HCO3 minus is there. That's it. And here you don't have to consider anything. Okay, this just only take it. It will further bifurcate and it will form FeOH thrice and 3CO2. Okay, you can go through this way also. That depends entirely on you. Okay, now listen to me very carefully. Let's go to this one rather than that one. Otherwise you develop confusion. Just a minute. Okay, fine. Now what is Fe3 plus? Technically it is 56, but if you want to go in precise, don't worry. In examinations, they don't expect that you remember the molecular weight or the atomic weights. They'll give you. Okay, atomic weights they'll give you. They expect that you should basically able to find molecular weight. That is the thing. So anybody did got this? Krishna, Mudasir, anybody, Nagesh? Have you solved it, or I am the one who has to solve it? So 55.8 gram per mole of Fe3 plus requires how much gram of bicarbonate alkalinity? Now I think you remember HCO3 minus is how much? 61, right? Hydrogen 1, carbon 12, oxygen 16. Is it 61? Yes. So 3 into 61 gram per mole of HCO3 minus. Correct? So 100 mg per liter will require how much amount of Fe3 plus? Now this is unitary method. You guys can do it. How much it will require? Come on guys, faster. How much it will require? 183. This will become 183 into 100 divided by 55.8. How much it will become? 183 divided by 55.8. How much it will become? It will become 327.956 gram per mole of HCO3. No, gram per mole and all will get cancelled out. Technically now you won't be getting gram per mole because they will get cancelled out. You will be getting mg per liter. Everything is gone. Okay, I'll write it again. 55.8 gram per mole, and this will be 3 into 61 gram per mole. So how much it was there? 100 mg per liter. How much I was getting? 327.95 HCO3 minus. Now, this would have been your answer, but one thing it is written, then the alkalinity destroyed in terms of HCO3 minus will be. You are assuming that bulk ferric sulfate is 20% by weight of Fe. How will you do? Means in this 100 mg per liter, if you are talking about, only 20% by weight is Fe. How will you do, guys? Come on, faster. How will you do? Yeah, carbon dioxide. So only 20% by weight is Fe. So out of 100 mg per liter, if you take 20% of it, it will be only 20 mg per liter is the one which will be contributing, which will be basically destroying the alkalinity. Okay? Or which will be reacting with the alkalinity. So for 20 mg per liter, how much SCO3 minus will be there? For 20 mg per liter, how much it will be there, guys? Just do this unitary method. 327.956. This will become 65.59 mg per liter. Correct? Till here any doubt? Why you won't divide it, Nagesh. Here it is asking the alkalinity destroyed. It is not asking you required amount of ferric sulfate. Generally, you have the habit of dividing it whenever they ask you the amount of ferric sulfate required, the amount of alum required. But in this question, it is not asking you any of these things. It is asking you the alkalinity destroyed. Clear? So that is the thing you should know. How much you are getting? 65.59 mg per liter. Okay, now if you talk about in terms of SCO3 minus, this will be there. Otherwise, if you talk in terms of calcium carbonate, so this will be 65.59 mg per liter divided by equivalent weight of HCO3 minus is 61 into equivalent weight of calcium carbonate is 50. So in this way, you will get around 53.76 mg per liter. So this will be as calcium carbonate if you talk about, okay, alkalinity destroyed as calcium carbonate. But if you talk about HCO3 minus in terms, you will be getting 65.59. So technically it should ask in terms of calcium carbonate. Then 53.76 will be the answer. Clear, Nagesh and everybody? So here you don't have to divide. Divide one question also I have included here, so that there's one question. Let's see first this question. So this one is the divide question which you will be getting, because if you read the difference between the two questions, here it is asking you the quantity of alum and quicklime required, and the quicklime which you are adding, it is not 100% pure. So that means you have to add more amount of quicklime. In the previous question, there was not asking about how much ferric sulfate is to be supplied, how much ferric sulfate is to be added, nothing like that. So there is the reason you don't have to divide. Okay, come on. This question, I guess you know this question. This question is this is related to Watson's law for having the same degree of solubility. Remember, yes or no? T C to the power n is equal to constant. So you should know that here there is two things which is given to you. One, there is a 22, is it not visible because I'm standing over. 22 mld is the discharge which was there, okay, and it was flowing through a 3 kilometer pipe. Diameter is given to you. At that time the dose was 40 kg per day, which was applied there. Now we want to increase the discharge from 22 to 28 mld, and here this n is the dilution coefficient which is given to you as 1. It is asking initially you needed to add 40 kg per day. Now how much you need to add? If 4 option would have been given by default, you know that initially 22 is there, now 28 is there. Let us suppose 4 option are there and 3 option is less than 40. So definitely you will mark the option which is more than 40, because as the amount of or quantity of water will increase, the demand of chlorine or the dose which you have to apply will sure increase. Okay, so that is the reason. Now talking about, we have to calculate the chlorine dosage. So time is equal to what? Time is equal to what? Speed is equal to distance by time. So here at time you can write distance by speed, that is the velocity. Okay, now velocity, you know, discharge is equal to area into velocity. So velocity you can write discharge by area. So this will become LA by Q. If you talk about concentration, this is like you talk it about in mg per liter, you talk it about kg per day. So this will be how much? This will be W by Q. Now T1C1 is equal to T2C2. So this is what? LA by Q into W by Q. This is for the first one when it is 22 mld. Correct? So this will be W1. Length is not changing because pipe is same only. So neither length is changing, neither area is changing. Only here, let me take it as Q2 square directly. So this will be W1 Q1 square. This will be W2 Q2 square. So W1 is how much? 40 kg per day. Discharge is 22 square. W2 you have to calculate how much you have to apply, and this will be 28 square. Come on guys, calculate it fast. 28 square by 22 square into 40. How much you will be getting? Come on, fast. Fast. How much you will be getting? 64.79. Just check it out once. Okay. Check once the calculations part. Okay. Now coming to this question, because I have included this question of alum, how can you forget alum? See, in this question you can go through the gram equivalent concept, but I have already taken the theory class. If you haven't attended, you can search in the playlist, and then also if you can't get, tell me, I'll tell you my telegram group link. In that I'll share you. Okay, see, there's a formula, or you can say the reaction is Al2SO4 thrice dot 18H2O plus 3CaHCO3 twice. This will lead to the formation of calcium sulfate, aluminium hydroxide, which is the flock. Then you have carbon dioxide plus water. Okay, this is there. Now let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing. You know this, the basically the weight comes out to be 666. Okay, and you also know that if you want to add bicarbonate alkalinity, you need to have calcium carbonate. So if you want this bicarbonate alkalinity, you need to add what? You need to add calcium carbonate in this. Okay, so 666 grams. I am not doing the whole thing. I'm telling you how that expression comes, and in quickly within seconds you get the answer. 666 grams of alum requires 300 mg per liter of alkalinity as calcium carbonate. So in the question it is telling me the quantity of alum required at the plant is 18 mg per liter. So for 18 mg per liter of alum, how much alkalinity is required? You can calculate directly. Okay. So this will be how much? 18 into 300 divided by 666. 8.1 mg per liter. This much alkalinity is required, and how much alkalinity is already present? It is 5 mg per liter. So how much additional alkalinity is required? 8.1 minus 5, 3.1 mg per liter of alkalinity as calcium carbonate is required. Now calcium carbonate alkalinity is required. You can't get it directly. You need to have quicklime. So quicklime, when it adds on with the carbon dioxide, you will be getting calcium carbonate. So come on guys, now start to do. Fast. By the time I'll add one slide. Okay, fine. So this much amount of calcium carbonate is required. Now let me tell you, for this you need to have calcium oxide. Okay, and let me tell you, 1 mg per liter of calcium carbonate requires 0.56 mg per liter of calcium oxide. So how much it requires? For 1 liter, 3.1, correct? 3.1 mg per liter of calcium carbonate is required. So for that, how much amount of calcium oxide is required? Simple, 3.1 into 0.56. So this will be 1.736 mg per liter of calcium oxide is required. But in the question, it does not want for a liter, it wants for the whole quantity. So 40 million liters. So for 40 million liters, how much quicklime is required? How much quicklime is required? But before that, this would have been the answer if the quicklime would have been 100% pure. In the question it is given, it is only this quicklime is 85% is there the purity. That means you have to add more amount of quicklime. That's why you will divide it by 0.85. So 1.736 divided by 0.85, that is 2.042. Okay, so for 1 liter this much is required. So for 40 million liters, 2.042, 40 million liters, 40 into 10 raised to power 6 liters per day, and here this was in mg per liter. So what you have to do is, liters and liters will get cancelled out. You need it for the whole year, so you multiply by 365 days. What else? What else you will do? 2.042 you will do it. This much is required. This will give you the answer in how much? Firstly, let us calculate in kg per day, or you want to calculate directly. This is mg per liter. 2.042 mg per liter of quicklime is required. How much is the quantity of water? 40 millions per day. Liters and liters will get cancelled. Mg you will convert it into kg. So how much it will come? 2.042 into 40. So this will come out to be 81.68 kg per day of quicklime is required. But you want it what? You want it in tons per year. So 81.68 for 1 year, it will be 365 days. And for converting kg into ton, divide by 10 raised to power 3. So how much it will be coming? So this will come out to be 29.81. Correct? See guys, if there is any calculation mistake, do let me know also. Any calculation mistake? Any calculations mistake? Krishna, Nagesh, Mudassir, any calculation mistakes? Let me know. Okay. So this much is what? This much is the quicklime required. Talking about alum required, that is very much simple. 40 into 10 raised to power 6 liters per day is there. And how much is alum? 18 mg per liter. So converting mg into kg, day converting into 365 days and dividing by 10 raised to power 3 for getting answer in tons per year. There's no mistake. Just check it out if there is any. Okay. The concept is clear. Calculations you guys can do it. So it will come out to be 262.80 tons per year. The quicklime, it has to be 29.81. Why they have written 262? This has to be 29.81. That's it. So A will be the answer. Okay. The calculations you guys can check it once if it is needed. Okay. This question. How can you forget these types of questions? You don't. So now, last two questions which are there. A stream with a flow rate of 5 meter cube per second. So discharge of river is given to you as 5 meter cube per second. And BOD ultimate of river is given to you as how much? 30 mg per liter. Now the wastewater discharge is given to you, that is discharge of sewage is 0.20 meter cube per second. 5 days BOD is given. So since 5 days BOD is given, first you will calculate BOD ultimate. So BOD 5 days is given to you. So first calculate BOD ultimate. BOD ultimate 0.3. This is 5 days. How much is BOD ultimate coming? $643.608. That means I'll take it as 61. Is it? Yes or no? Is this coming? ये क्या आ रहा है? 0.6500, right? So minus 0.3 into BOD rate is given to me. Okay. So this will be mg per liter. Now what it is telling me, this wastewater joins the stream or joins the river and at a location and they get mixed. Area of the stream is given to you and what else is given to you? It is asking you how much BOD will be remaining. That means it is asking you remaining BOD at 3 km downstream. So whenever it is asking you remaining BOD, that means you know this formula, LT is equal to N naught e to the power minus KT. So L naught, that is ultimate BOD, will be the ultimate BOD mix of the river as well as of the stream, because for looking it will appear to be river, for saying it will appear to be river, but actually it is BOD ultimate mix because the sewage has also been mixed. So you will be calculating BOD ultimate mix, which will be discharge of river, BOD ultimate of river plus discharge of sewage, BOD ultimate of sewage divided by discharge of river plus discharge of sewage. That's it. 5 into 30 plus discharge of sewage is 0.20. BOD of sewage is, we have calculated 643.61 and this is 5 plus 0.2. This will become 5.2. How much is the BOD mix coming? Just check it out once. How much is the BOD mix coming? Fast. How much is the BOD mix coming? Anybody did it? 5 into 30 plus 0.20 into 643.61 divided by 5.2. This will come out to be 53.6. Correct? So you got this 53.6. Have you got this, guys? Tell me yes or no. Now what is remaining? K, you already know it is zero point 0.3. Only you need to know time. Time is what? Time is what? Distance upon velocity. Distance already given to you as how much? 3 kilometers. 3 into 10 raised to power 3 meter. Velocity you don't know. But what you know? Area is given to you in this. So what you can do is discharge is equal to area into velocity. Discharge will be actually the summation of discharge of river plus discharge of sewage. So it will be 5 plus zero point 0.2. So it will be 5.2, which will be the total discharge. Cross-sectional area of the stream is 40 and velocity you will calculate. Do look at the units also. It will come in meters per second. So 5.2 divided by 40. This will appear to be 0.13 meter per second. This is the velocity. Divide by 0.13 meters per second. Convert second into days. Convert second into days, you will get the answer. Come on guys, fast. So when you will be converting 3000 divided by 0.13, just divided by 86400, because for converting seconds into days, you have to divide by 86400. It will come out to be how much? 0.267. 0.26709 it is coming technically per day. This will be in days. This will be days. This is in per day. So 0.267. Solve it, you will get the answer. This will be the answer. Okay. Simple question only. If one mistakes which you can do is BOD ultimate, I guess you will remember. Formula also you will remember. Only mistake which you guys can do is that you will write discharge as 5 meter cube per second. But remember, when you dispose the sewage, now it is the discharge of sewage plus the discharge of river. Okay. Now, coming to this one. Which of the following statements, this is the last question, come on guys, be fast. Which of the following statements are correct about combined sewer system? Come on guys, be fast. Last question, I want the answer. See this, whenever these statement wise are concerned, I want the answer from you guys. Come on. When you talk about combined sewer system, it requires one set of conduit. Conduit is pipe, of course, because sanitary sewage and drainage will be passed through only one conduit. So this is correct. It is liable to frequent silting. This is silting during monsoon season. This you will discuss with me right now. More capacity at treatment plant is required, of course, because what is happening now? The sanitary sewage along with drainage is coming. So obviously it will require more treatment. Steeper slopes are required, yes, because we want that the sewage should flow under the action of gravity and no external means is applied. So this is correct. It is liable to frequent silting during monsoon. No, in monsoon drainage water is there, so there is no question of silting. Silting means here deposition of solids. So there will be no deposition of solids in monsoon season. Deposition of solids will be there in summer season. It will not be there in monsoon season. Okay, so which one will be correct? 1, 3, 4. C. Correct? Okay, so we have one more question. Okay, fine. Which of the following are considered to be operational troubles of rapid sand filter? Come on, guys. This I guess you guys can answer. Be fast. Operational troubles. Air binding, rapid sand filter we talk about. Air binding, of course, negative head and vacuum and everything is there. You know that. Mud ball formation, true. Cracking of filters, loading, unloading and all those things. So yeah. Talking about sludge bulking is for ASP. This is for activated sludge process. This is not for rapid sand filter. Okay. So here you will be getting 1, 3, 4 again will be the right answer. Clear? So we completed all the questions, whether it be of raw water, whether it be of wastewater, we have completed. Next session, we will be having a Minty quiz. I'll inform you that the Minty quiz will be there. I'll share my Telegram group with you guys so that you can know. And in that Minty quiz, we will be solving all the questions related to environment, hydrology and irrigation. Okay, so we'll be solving all those. Okay, that's it guys. Scholarship test I have already told. You can register yourself. Link is in the description. And for other updates, you can download the BYJU'S exam prep app. And that's it for today. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.